One of the hardest hit areas of the church was the nursery. You can see this room was just completely destroyed. But out here today, you can find children's toys like these Legos that were left untouched.
Caught on camera. I'm Jalea Brooks. I'll show you their surveillance video one homeowner showed me of a possible home break-in and why he's now asking his neighbors for help next.
We're going to be live after the game tomorrow night. Until then, I'm Daryl Parkin in Arlington. These Oregon fans send you out. Back to the studio.
That means for people who live here, they'll have to get inside of their car and then they have to drive 15 minutes down the road to get to the closest safer place, which is here at the Eclectic Police Department.
And on the inside, students can get hands-on experience with a portable simulator that pilots actually use to train on and fly an F-35.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get you started. Go ahead and press go.
Wetumpka on January 19th, Lee County on March 3rd.
Picked our house up, flipped it over. Everything was on top of us.
Titus on March 14th and Troy on April 14th. It's already been a very active severe weather season in Alabama.
There's no place real close for shelter other than your home.
It's a scary reality for Debbie Lance. She says she feels safe in her home near Lake Martin, but knows others aren't so lucky.
There's more homes being built now, but there are quite a few mobile homes. You know, it's the way people like to live.
The EMA director says that here in the Red Hill community, the closest safer place is 15 minutes away. That means for people who live here, they'll have to get inside of their car and then they have to drive 15 minutes down the road to get to the closest safer place, which is here at the Eclectic Police Department. EMA Director Keith Barnett tells me the Safer Place shelters open during a tornado watch. These are not long-term shelters, but places for people to go if they don't feel safe at home.
Buildings that are much more sound structurally. Some of them have basements, but they are a much safer place for people that don't feel secure in their home.
All of the safer places are listed on the Elmore County EMA website with an interactive map. If the icon is red, the shelter is closed. Green means it's open. You'll notice there's not one near Lake Martin.
Out here in the country, there's not really a lot of safe spots.
Keith Murchison lives down the road from where an EF2 tornado hit Titus and surrounding areas in Elmore County. He tells me he left his home because he doesn't think it's safe during a tornado.
This is a wood frame structure, and in a tornado, it could just be devastated.
This is another part of the county that has no safer place up until now.
After the storm hit, kind of becomes even more real.
New Home Baptist Church is the newest safer place. Pastor Matt Nixon says he and the congregation knew they had to answer the call after seeing the damage in their community. He showed me the basement, which will serve as a shelter when it's needed.
We rely on something greater, and then he's given us this building, he's blessed this church with it. We want to use it for whatever we can use it for.
And EMA Director Barnett hopes New Home Baptist Church is the first of many new safer places. He's asking anyone willing to open their building during severe weather to contact his office.
You're willing to allow people into your building, open it up when there's severe weather, be there to support them. You know, we're willing to talk to you.
Tuskegee University also held its 9/11 memorial service today. First responders and community members were invited to attend. Alabama News Network photojournalist Josh Chaney shares some of the scenes with us.
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
And while I was sitting, I was thinking, what would I do if I was in New York that day? And I would have gladly given my life just like those guys did to save our loved ones.
On this day, September the 11th, 2019, we remember a day that has forever changed our lives as a nation and as a world. It has been designated as Patriot Day, to observe the anniversary of the events of September the 11th, 2001 and its aftermath.
Pastor Jay Wolf of Montgomery's First Baptist Church will soon step out of the pulpit.
I can't turn the calendar back. I'm 65, and I think it's time for a new season.
For 31 years, Wolf has been the leader of the church that sits in the heart of downtown Montgomery. During that time, he has been vocal on many topics.
Over the years, given me the privilege of being one of God's spokespersons and saying what is a Christian worldview regarding our state, our local community, or a national issue.
The church has over 5,000 members. Wolf is hoping a new leader will take the church to new heights.
And at a time of change, you could have some dispersion. I'm looking for cohesion. This is no time to pull back. This is the time to go forward. And I'm calling our church to intercession, cohesion, and progression.
His vision for the next leader?
Somebody who is to the core a Jesus man. Somebody who loves the Lord Jesus and will do two things, because our two core values would be the Great Commandment and the Great Commission.
After he retires in June of next year, Wolf is hoping to simply be an active member of the church.
So I want to be a vital part of it. I don't want to just manage ministries, I want to do ministries. I want to help tutor children in our Wednesday program. I want to be part of our vital mission that we do at prison.
He wants the church to remain consistent in reaching others.
The leadership can change, but our purpose is unchanging, and that is to help people